Yeah, good day, Ronnie, mate. There you go. This is Terry, as usual, just tuning in. Sound like one of those disc jockey guys, don't I? No, anyway, yeah, just come back from seeing Brenda today, and yeah, mate, it's not much progress, I'm afraid to report. She's the main problem now, matey. She's just not eating enough, you know. She's just nibbling at bits and pieces. She reckons she hasn't got an appetite. They started feeding her through a tube up her nose, and it doesn't. She accidentally, well, I don't know whether she did it without thinking. She pulled the tube out last night. That was gone, so it's got to go back in today. Yeah, no, yeah, she's a bit depressed now. She wasn't very good today. She's very depressed, and she's still getting some pain in that leg and her foot and down the bottom there. The ulcer's still bad, but the doctor reckons it's improving, so touch wood, hope she doesn't lose that leg. I mean, I don't know what would happen then if it... She just cannot understand. She keeps saying to me, what am I going through? What's all this? Why is these things happening to me, you know? It just seems like one thing after another, and we're trying to keep her positive, because if she's sort of mentally... She's a strong girl, but if she mentally just packs it in, you know, that's what we're afraid of. She's had a bit of a temperature today, and you know, if she gets another infection, and there's still this bug thing in her stomach, we're not sure if that's gone away or not yet. Yeah, I got your video today. There were the two dogs. Yeah, I did reply to it actually. It took me ages to type it out. Then they said it didn't go through, so I don't know. Yeah, basically what I was going to say was, yeah, I really envy you the way you can walk down the steps and all that with the dogs, and we got them. Some of the beaches here are a bit like that up the coast, and that they're a bit sort of ruggedy. That looked to me like a really windswept, sort of like a Devony type. Yeah, beachfront there, if you could call it a beach, I suppose. I suppose you do call them beaches here, but you know, no doubt compare with ours. But yeah, unfortunately in Australia you're not allowed to walk a dog off leash. I mean, you can go to a secluded beach somewhere. There is places if you want to take the chance, you know, and go for a walkabouts or parks, but you've got to be careful, because they will hit you for a fine. You know, you got to pick your own dog mess up with you and all this anywhere you go now, and yeah, it's just great to see the two kids, two mates running around. You know, I could just imagine Missy doing it. You know, you wouldn't find her in the long grass though, you know. Yeah, she'd. I see your bloke there, he was jumping in and out of the grass. In another video there, it made me really laugh, eh? I mean, you should have stuck that one on YouTube. That was a beauty, that one. Yeah, so, but I noticed when you walk down those walkways we've got sort of, in Sydney you've got walkways all the way around all the beaches, because we've got heaps and heaps of beaches in Sydney. And I noticed on yours there was all these signs, you know, like we got the sign, do not this and do not that and do not this. I just wondered whether what you was doing was above board or not, or whether you just, in fact, there was nobody there. I mean, there was no lifesavers, no surf, no ice cream vendors, or nothing there, nothing happening. I just wonder whether it was above board, you know, whether you just took a chance on going down there early in the morning. And yeah, because that's the way I used to do it, you know. With Missy, I used to take her for a walk, and anywhere I see a bit of secluded bush somewhere, I used to just let her go off, you know. She was all right. And she, you know, typical dogs, I mean, they will run off, but you know, she'd come back eventually. I always found the best way to get them to come back was to turn around and walk the other way. When they soon find out they soon find out you're not following them, you know, and they come looking for you, see. But if you go running after them, you know, chasing them, they think it's a big game, see, you know, and then the next thing you know, they're about a kilometre up the road, you know. Well, anyway, you look like you had a good time, mate, so I'll let you go now, and just report in it. You know, Brenda's still okay. She hasn't deteriorated badly, but she's not showing any improvement. She's got these bad back sores now, the one on the back, on the base of the spine. She had to go and have MRIs to see if it had gone through to the bone. See that they're talking about skin grafting on it now, but I think they might let that go for a while. They try these things out now called vac dressings. So if you want to have a look on YouTube, if you Google vac dressings. I'll show you the pictures of it, and it's not very nice, but it heals the wound, deep wounds, very deep wounds, from the inside out, if you understand what I mean. Instead of like when you get a cut, you know, it tends to graze over, you get a scab. When you get a really, really deep wound, it's got to like slowly heal from inside out, you know. And if it's too big, apparently this one's like you nearly put your hand in it, you know. They might have to give a skin graft. So this is all on one thing and led to another thing and another thing and another thing, you know. I really don't know how she puts up with it, really, mate, you know, but God bless her, you know, she is strong. So I'll see you later. Ronnie. It's nice to keep in touch with you again. Bye bye, mate.